is a period of civil war. Rebel spaceships striking from a hidden base have won their first victory against the evil Galactic Empire. During the battle, Rebel spies managed to steal secret plans to the Empire's ultimate weapon, the Death Star, an armored space station with enough power to destroy an entire planet. This is how the opening crawl to the original Star Wars film began, and this is where the new film Star Wars Rogue One will end. Confused? You're not alone, so let me geeksplain it to you. Star Wars Rogue One comes to theaters in North America on December 16th, and what an exciting time to be a Star Wars fan. Who knew selling to Disney in 2012 for $4 billion would net us, the viewer, such a wonderful rejuvenation of the franchise? And by all indications, this latest Star Wars film, a prequel, no less, is looking to be an excellent installment to the mythos. Did you know it was a prequel? The most dreaded word in all of Star Wars fandom, the word to represent the movies which shall not be named? There has been some confusion among the movie-going populace as to what exactly this movie is, despite the Disney promotion machine being in full swing with trailers on every channel, toys on every shelf, tie-in books in every tie-in bookstore. Are those still around? Look, tie-in books on every Amazon.com or wherever you live. However, some confusion still remains. Look around you, wherever you are, school, work, home, ask your friends, your family, your dog, cat, other miscellaneous animal co-pilot. Ask them the big questions. What is Rogue One? You saw the trailer, right? Where's Rey? Did they recast her? What happened to the guy who killed Han Solo? And to those who just yelled at their screen, oh, no spoilers, give me a break. It's the highest grossing movie of all time, and it's on Netflix, which means it's practically free. If you haven't seen it yet, you have no one to blame but yourself. I have no sympathy. Many people you talk to, maybe even yourself included, don't have a clue as to what the deal is with this new movie. Now, the title is officially Rogue One, a Star Wars Story. Notice anything missing? It lacks the episode moniker that all the other Star Wars films have. Last year's Force Awakens, that was Episode 7. The original movie, Episode 4. The hated prequels, Episode 1, 2, 3. As if all that numbering garbage wasn't confusing enough, we now have one coming out without any episode number. This is done so to indicate the film will be a standalone release, unassociated with the larger new main trilogy which kicked off last year with Force Awakens, the one with Rey and Finn and Kylo Ren and Dead Han. However, being a film separate from the new movies doesn't exclude it from the larger Star Wars universe as a whole. Are you aware of the television series Clone Wars, or even the currently running Star Wars Rebels? Those are both considered canon. They tell stories that take place in the same universe but aren't in chronological order release-wise. So, just because we find ourselves feeding our insatiable Star Wars addiction with a new movie this week, it doesn't follow chronological with last year's Star Wars The Death of Han Solo. Now, did I say a word that you might not know a minute ago? Canon? Yeah, well look, you're not talking about the weapon here. It's the word canon, one N, and it's basically just used to specify something as being an official part of the larger whole. In this case, the two cartoons I mentioned, plus this new movie, which none of them being labeled as a Star Wars episode, are still an officially created and recognized part of the larger Star Wars universe. Events that occur in this movie or shows related to that of the numbered films. So, my Star Wars fanfiction, even though I call it Episode 12, Attack of the Jedi Wolves versus the Sith Killas, a Universal monster movie mashup with the Star Wars universe, it sure as Wookiee isn't an official part of the Star Wars universe. So why even do this at all? Just give us a new movie in the Han Bites the Dust trilogy. Well, that's because movies take time to make. Next year, we will get Star Wars Episode 8, Where's Han? Have you seen him? Did he die or something? And we should be thankful we only have to wait 2 years for it. There were 3 years between the releases of the films in the previous Star Wars trilogies. It's all about money, of course. Disney, not content with making mass millions off of merchandising sales, came up with the brilliant plan of releasing a standalone Star Wars movie every year opposite to the numbered releases. After Episode 8, Han's Dead, get over it, we will get a standalone young Han Solo prequel movie starring newcomer Alden Ehrenreich as young Han Solo running around space with his good buddy Lando Calrissian, played by Donald Glover. After that, nothing has been officially confirmed, but Disney and Lucasfilm heads have name-dropped Obi-Wan Kenobi and everyone's favorite bumbling bounty hunter Boba Fett as candidates for their own film. Personally, I'd love to see an old Obi-Wan waiting for Luke Skywalker to come on by his hole-in-the-wall home, living in the desert, scaring sand people away with his spooky voice, chopping off arms in bar fights. Oh, Obi-Wan, you crazy drunk. Who do you want to see get their own Star Wars movie? Are you excited for this week's Rogue One? Leave a note in the comments. This episode is also presented as a podcast. Just search for Geeksplaining in iTunes or Google Play Music. And if you like this video, please click on the like button. It actually helps out a lot. As always, remember to subscribe to this channel for future Geeksplaining, and you can also find me at facebook.com/Geeksplaining. Enjoy the movie.